Hey guys, what's up? It's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing an iPhone 12 unboxing. I have my new iPhone 12 right here. I did an unboxing video when I got my iPhone 10, or that's not the right name for it, when I got my iPhone XR. Like 2 years ago. I decided to make another video on the iPhone 12. I have never gotten the new iPhone. This is the first time that I've ever gotten it on like the day that it came out. And normally I'm like way behind in generations. Like when I got the 10, I had the 6S before that, so it was like night and day. I have used this phone. I got it at work today and they helped me set it up and everything. So I have like been on it for like a few minutes today. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and unbox it. I put it back in the box even though like I've taken it out already. I watched some videos online of other people doing iPhone unboxings just to like make sure I didn't leave anything out. I watched like 3 of them and all of them are very professional and they're very like tech people. I'm not in tech. I just ordered the phone early, so if you're interested in hearing the perspective of someone who's not super techy and doesn't really follow these types of things and what I think about the phone, then hopefully this video will be helpful for you. So yeah, let's just get right into it. The first thing is I heard them mention this in all of the videos that I watched, and I also noticed it myself that the actual box that it comes in is a lot smaller, and this is because of what they have inside, and it's also to limit their environmental impact with their packaging and everything, which is great. There's also one little catch about the accessory that they give you and how it doesn't really match up with everything else that everyone else has. I got the iPhone 12. They have an iPhone 12 mini, an iPhone 12 Pro, and an iPhone 12 Pro Max, I want to say. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I was considering getting the iPhone 12 Pro. The iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12 are the exact same size. I think there's a little bit more advanced software in the iPhone 12 Pro, and there's also 3 cameras versus how this one has 2, but it just didn't really seem worth it to me to spend a few $100 extra to get that one. I got it in the color green and it is 128 gigabytes. So here we will open it. There's the beautiful new phone. Like I said, I have unlocked it already, so there is no plastic on that. And on the inside, you just always get, you know, this designed in California little thing and a little tiny manual. You also get this little thing that you can help get the SIM card out of your old phone with, which I used, so that was helpful. You do not get a charging block, but you do get the cable. But this cable, when I watched all the other videos that were talking about this, they know the exact term. I don't know what it is, but what this like cable thing that plugs into the box, this is too small. This is not what you normally plug into like normal chargers. My work laptop is one of the newer laptops, so this plugs into that. But I think if people had the iPhone 11, the charging box thing has like a plug-in that's this size. But I went from the iPhone XR to this, so I don't really know if I will use this. Obviously, you can go to the Apple store and buy the charging box, but yeah, that's like another 20 bucks. That's something that people are talking about, how Apple cut back on their environmental impact with less packaging, but they also didn't include the charging box, so it kind of makes you have to spend more money and go to the store and buy something. So actually getting into the phone now, like I said, I got the green color, which when I saw it online, I thought it was so pretty. I've only gotten black iPhones. I've never gotten a color. I figure if I really don't like it, I can always buy the case to cover the color. I haven't gotten a case yet, but I think I'll get a clear one for now, something really protective because I do not want to break this. So like I said, I have never gotten a new iPhone. When I have gotten a new iPhone, it's always been like months after it's been out. So I've seen the phone, I've seen other people use it, and I've gone to the Apple store and tested it out. So this was my first experience of ordering a phone and having no idea really what it looked like or felt like. I'm not sure if they had these on display at the Apple store right now. I'm not sure if you could go and test them out. I don't think so, but obviously I saw some photos online, but I really didn't know exactly how the phone was going to feel and everything. And honestly, I have to say, when I first saw it, I was a little disappointed. And I think this is because when I got my iPhone XR, I went from the iPhone 6S to the iPhone XR, which was just so much better. I was able to use the face feature to unlock my phone. The size of it was a lot bigger, the screen, the camera. I also was having a bunch of issues where my old iPhone had no storage. So when I upgraded, I got way more storage. So I was actually able to take more than 10 photos. So just all around, it was kind of life-changing because my phone stopped really like working half the times when I would use maps, which is such a first world thing to say, but I think that we all rely on our phones so much these days that having a phone that is just bugging out on you all the time is the most annoying thing ever. So by the time I got my iPhone XR, I was so ready for it. But when I ordered this phone, I'm not like over my old iPhone at all. I'm still really happy with it. It works well. I'm gonna be giving it to my sister because she has, I think, the iPhone 8. So I'm gonna give that to her. Through work, I was able to get a discount on buying this new phone. So yeah, since I've never done it, and I feel like I don't really splurge on things ever. It was just kind of one of those things that I've never gotten the new phone, and I also thought it'd be cool to film it and share it on YouTube. So I was like, you know what, might as well go for it this time. We'll see if I like it. If it is horrible, I mean, I have a new phone. It's not really going to be that bad. Yes, my initial feeling was a little bit underwhelmed compared to when I got my iPhone XR. From the immediate looks of it, there are no new amazing features. So there's this new feature which I honestly don't know a whole ton about. Like I said, I am not an expert at all in technology and iPhones, so this is just an amateur reviewer talking about their new iPhone. But there's MagSafe, which is basically like a magnet that is in the back of the phone, so you can attach accessories like wallets, and they also have a charging thing that's like a little pod that you can charge your iPhone on, and apparently they will be coming out with more accessories to use MagSafe with. From the immediate looks of the phone, as I am scrolling through it, there's nothing that stands out as a different feature. Losing the home button was such a crazy thing, and obviously we don't lose any buttons with this new phone. You've still got your charging there and your volume and this power button. Something that I did hear about was there is this little indent right here which has something to do with 5G. I know that that's a big thing, is that the iPhone 12 is compatible with 5G. My iPhone XR was hooking up to 5G, so I'm not sure. I guess we'll see if this one goes faster or is different. I mean, obviously when you first get a new phone, it always goes faster. So I am planning on making a video talking about what I actually think of the phone after using it for a few weeks. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want to see that, and so you don't miss that video when I do end up making that. So the looks of the iPhone are very similar to the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 5. The square, sharper edges. I'd gotten pretty used to the rounder iPhone, but immediately when I got my iPhone XR, I was like, oh, this looks exactly like the first generation of the iPhone that ever came out that was like super round, and like my old iPod Touch that I had as a kid. So Apple is probably just like every fashion trend where every few years it cycles back to the old version and the old looks, just a little bit updated. That will take a little bit of getting used to. I'm just used to the rounder edges. I think also once I get a case, it will feel differently in my hand. I do have my iPhone XR right here. So if we are comparing exact size, I think, whoops, I think that the rounded edges added a little bit of height and width to the XR, but I'm pretty sure that the screen size is the same. I feel like obviously you can go and look up the exact numbers online, but just like looking at it like this, if I'm holding them in my hand, I think that my iPhone XR feels lighter. I know that they're using different materials on this phone that are hopefully going to make it so it doesn't crack as easily, but I think it adds a little bit of weight to it. And just the way that this one fits in my hand, maybe I'm just used to it, but to me this just feels a little bit more natural. I'm sure obviously I'll get used to this one, but it's a little bit harder to like wrap my hand around it, and it is the same size because I did think that this phone was maybe a little big. It's kind of hard to like one-hand it, and this one is technically the same size too, so I don't know if it'll be any easier to use just with one hand. You know, I'm a lazy person. I like to use my phone in bed with one hand, like watching videos, but that's just me. Color wise, I have heard a lot of comments that Apple always changes up their colors and you kind of never know what you're getting. When I saw this color online, I thought it was so pretty. It kind of brings me back to like middle school and loving this color, but I still kind of love it. This color is marketed as green, and I would not say that it's green. It's more like a sea foam blue color. I'm actually, now that I'm like really looking at it, I don't think it's green at all. If anything, I would say it's a light blue. So, and honestly in certain lights it almost looks white with like a bluish tint, which I think is really pretty. And like I said, the color is really not that big of a deal because if you end up not liking it, you just get a case that covers the color. Something that I was really impressed with when I got the XR phone was just how easy it was to transfer everything from my 6S phone, and same thing with this one. I was pretty much able to get on here, and it did take a few hours for everything to back up and sync, but all my apps are on here, photos, text messages, which was really nice. Like I said, I will be making a video in a few weeks talking about how I actually really like my phone after I have a longer time experiencing it, and if there are any other videos you guys want me to make talking about this phone, comment down below and I will make them. I need to get a case ASAP because I'm terrified of dropping this. I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, I'm a complete amateur, just like not even like a iPhone techie type of person. Although I am a little underwhelmed with this phone, I do want to say that I am very thankful that I even have the opportunity to buy this phone and to try it out. But just my honest opinion of just opening up and being a little underwhelmed compared to my other experiences. And like I said, those experiences were like multiple generations of phones had passed, and my last phone I've only had for a year and a half. I wasn't really in need for this new phone, so that's probably what's leading me to feel a little bit underwhelmed. But I will let you guys know because who knows, maybe I'll start using it and I will think it's awesome and find new features. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.